Okay, Alice, what's new?
Nothing really.
I think you need to turn your microphone up a little bit.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, I think it's better. And can you put your camera slightly down? Okay.
Way too low.
No, I think it's maybe a little higher, but that's good because then I can see when you back up, then I get a better view, and that's what we're after is the best possible view. Okay, how's your A? Good. And the A and the D? And the D and the G? Good. That's pretty good. And the A and the E? Okay, can you turn your microphone a little higher? Can you go into your settings and let me know where the slider is.
It's like almost at the very max.
Okay, can you put it up to the max?
Okay.
And does it say suppress background noises on low?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I can't figure out why it's not as rich a sound. Okay, do once more. How's your A? Okay, well, we'll leave it. If I can't hear you, I'll let you know. Okay, we're going to do your etudes, and then we are going to finish off the Dancla Airs Varies, okay?
Okay.
So let's start with your pink book. Okay, so we finished to page 30, or did you review that?
I'm reviewing it.
Okay, so let's do 30, and then you started the next Viotti etude.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, very good. There's something, your sound again. Maybe, can you just maybe turn your microphone up a little bit more? Can you do it manually there? That's better, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's much better. Okay, can you just play your A string once more? That's better. That's better. Is that as high as it goes?
It's 3/4 of the way.
Okay, so we have a little possibility. Okay, just two things. In measure 4, we want to get to the tip on that down bow. And then if we can save the bow, you see how much bow I have for that E, that last brilliant note? Good, that's good. You can let your bow be closer to the bridge. See how I'm going to draw it closer to the bridge? Good, and then here again, save your bow. Now, what will help at the bottom of your down bow, can you make sure your down bow is kind of sticky here? Good. So do this. Play your B, stop the bow, and can you brush your teeth? That's right. So you brush your teeth, and then you keep your bow really sticky. Good, that's good. Keep your same tempo. Good, and next. Good, okay, good. And we want to get these in tune. Good, that's good. So let's do one stop bows. So on the last beat, I'm going to think 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. 4 plus 3 equals what?
7.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good, that's good. So just from here. Good. When you shift to the C sharp, not too high, it's a little sharp. Ooh, very good that you heard it. Good, do that once more. Good, okay, now from... Good, okay. Then that, everything is good. Now just you play a little bit of a wrong note. The last line. It's an A natural. I think that should be an A natural. Good, that's good. So let's do stop bows. Good, that's good. When you do the A, the third and fourth, they're very close. That's very good. And let's go from... Good. Now, when we shift here, We're gonna up, down. Can we make it a little smoother? So E, down. Ooh, good. So from here. You got it. Very good. Let me just hear the last E so it's really clear. Good. Okay, you got it. So if you could just play this for a couple of days and then you pass yourself when you think it's all the things that we've talked about are incorporated.
Okay.
Okay, so how did you do with the next one? Did you do the whole etude or a few lines?
I did the first 3 lines.
Okay, okay, so let's do this first. We're going to do 4th position. We're going to play. So we'll play a beautiful E major scale in 4th position. Wait, you froze a little bit. Okay, can you start that again? Okay, good. Now we want to listen to the 4th finger. These are good. Now the G sharp to A. We're getting up into higher positions. So what happens to the distance between the intervals? They get what?
Smaller.
Yes, as we go up. So for example, just for fun, can we play B? Just play B, C here with 1 and 2. Now play the same thing here. Well, on the A string actually. Good, good, you'll find it. That's right. So what do you notice about the distance?
It's more together.
It's a lot closer. So as we go up the string, the intervals get really close together, especially the half steps. So here I'm here between G sharp and A and D sharp and E. So can we start here? Good. So the A's a little high. You almost have to tell your 4th finger to push the 3rd finger, get them out of there. Good. Again, that was better. Good, and keep going. Good, and now come down. And we have to do our code 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how about our code here? 1, 2, 3, 4. under a little bit more with your elbow. Good. That's good. So that's a good way to play in tune in fourth position in E major. So just I should have told you that last week, but just this week, just do a little bit of an E major scale. Just with whole bows is fine. Just so we get comfortable with all the overtones. And in E, I have an overtone for the E, of course. And for the A, E, A, I'm going to try that once more just so you find those delicious overtones. Good, and come down. Good, so you need to come under a little bit more with the elbow here. That's good. Okay, so let's hear this etude down. Now, listen to our Viotti stroke, or what we want to do in this. So, we're going to play. So, we don't stop the bow. We stop the bow here, and then it sings to the next note. No. So this is what you're doing, Alice. You're doing. So if we could connect this note to this note. Good, good. And then we just have a little wrong note. So this is an E. Put a 1 over this E. So let's just play open A. A. Good, good. I think it's, can you turn your microphone, sorry, just a little bit higher and see if I hear you a little better. Okay, so let's, you hear how we catch? And then a little bit more bow on the 16th. Yes. Yes, that was good. Does that sound different to you? Okay, let's do it once more. Now that's the note that is a 1. Good. And then we'll go down bow or goes backwards. Good. 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 Now here, between the D sharp and E is what kind of step? Is it a half step or a whole step? Oh, you froze again. You froze again.
I did.
What kind of step? Right, so between D sharp and E is half step. And this is one of our close half steps. Remember that the third finger has got to get itself a little bit out of the way. Can we do that? Good. Next. Very good. You figured out that complicated measure. Now let's do the last measure on the second line. And it's a D sharp, so it's a 4. Good. And then this is a 3. C sharp. Good. So now you can write a 3 over that C sharp. If you find it helpful to write a fingering above a note, it's perfectly okay. I have to do it all the time. Good. So let's do that line. So tell me what's wrong with this picture here.
There's no D sharp.
Yes, exactly. D sharp. Very good. So every day, see if you can figure out 2 more lines, okay? So that by the end of the week, you have the whole thing. And the bow stroke is very good now. You can also add up, down. So we'll play up, down at the tip. So if you look at the top of the first variation, and then we're going to play down, up, down at the frog. Okay, really good. That's very good. That's a tricky etude and you handled it really well. How about, should we do a little Schradieck?
Okay.
And we're doing number,
Uh, 5.
okay, yes, that's right. Okay, so, and you added a couple new lines,
Yeah.
4 and 5.
Um, I added 7 and 8.
Okay, so let's do line 7 with 8 per bow and then rhythms and then the whole measure. Good, very good. So do you notice anything similar between this etude number 5 and your in preparing for Kreutzer book, your pink book?
Um, they're both in uh, E major.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Good for you. So let's do number 7 with rhythms. Good. Okay. Now, this is what I see a little bit. Probably not a great idea for rhythms. So let's do our next rhythm and see if we can just move that bow. Good. Good. And the next rhythm, long, short, short, short. Good. And then the last rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And can you do the whole measure per bow? Good. Now, it's very good. I want you to do it again because I want to hear that that bow is really sinking in the string. That you have that beautiful, can we just do open A, 2, 3, 4. Now we want to keep that sound all the way to the tip. Right, really keep that beautiful tone. So 1, 2, pull, 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 push, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, good. And can we now just do with the bow? And I want you just to think about the bow. Oh, that was much better. Good. And can you do number 8, the whole measure per bow? Good. Good. The last four notes. That's better in tune. Okay, so let's add for next time, let's add number 9. And number 9 is a little tricky because we have all these string crossing. So we'll add 9, but review from 1 through 9.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to your Dancla before we run out of time. So, did we find a piano part for this, or do we need to find one?
I have a piano part.
Oh, great. Did you find it online?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
Alice, you said that was not right. Is it right? Huh?
Yeah, it's good.
It's good? Okay. Yeah, she tried to play with that one. But you said some parts not match very well.
It just plays some beats that I don't play usually.
Okay. Well, let's do it once without the piano, and then we'll add the piano. We'll see what we have.
Okay.
Okay, so of course you have to wait for the piano to play here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we want to really, can we move the bow? Good, because we want to make it brilliant. Good, and let's do slowly. Again, that 3 and 4 have to be very close. Good, do just one slowly. Good, I think, can you put your hand around your violin? Oh, you're almost grown out of this violin. Is this a half size?
It's the bigger version of a quarter.
It's quarter.
Okay, so we might have to think about getting a half size for you.
Half size is pretty big actually.
Do you have a half size?
No, we don't. But I know the half size like an inch longer than
It's
this
like-
one. Yeah.
Okay, well, we might, think about just getting it and then comparing the two. Okay, did you get this one from Mr. Evans?
Yes.
So maybe he would let you borrow a half size just so we can compare the size.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, the only reason I stopped you is because your fingers now have to be closer together to play in tune. So, can we do... That's in tune. Good. Again. Good. And next. Okay, so just if we go from the end, these are slower. So let's just go just from here. flat. Good. So now again, we want to be careful that you're not beating like this, but just keep. Now we're gonna play longer harmonic. Longer. See how long the harmonic can be? Good. And then one and more, less. Nice. So a general rule that you already know is that when we have descending half steps or whole steps, generally, of course, there are always exceptions to any rule that we make. The second note is going to be less, more, less, right? So more, less. Okay, so we want to go back to here. Do you see how the bow is so singing? We keep the bow. And this is an extension. And that can be a harmonic. Now, what we want to do with the extension, we have to anticipate. Do you know what anticipate means?
No.
It means we have to be ready for it. So, instead of just waiting to the last second, and then trying to find it, I'm already, see how my fourth fingers can't wait to play the harmonic. Oh, there it is. So we want to just be ready for it. So let's do that, the second line. Good, that's right. Now let your bow stay singing. That's it. And then here's another more or less. Good. And next. Okay, now this, let me show you this. We're going to play the C sharp, and then I'm going to shift slowly on the up bow. So I have a beautiful connection there. No jumping. Yes, good. And now sing with your bow. Okay, now here's another example of more or less. More or less. More or less. More or less. Now, what if we play open, open, and then open, and then two? Good. That was good. I like that fingering. Now here we're gonna play the long A. Now watch what we're gonna do. We're gonna be very sneaky. I'm going to play 2 and then I'm going to go to the A string. So, and then sneak over and then, so I'm ready. I sneak over. And then I really sing. This is slower. Good. Now, can this be more singing with the bow? See, I'm going to get to the frog. Frog, and I'm really gonna sing. Now, if I can keep the bow moving, don't stop the bow. So long A, keep your sound. One last thing, if we can keep, see, we don't want to take the bow off because it's not a skippy note. It's going to be a very long, so watch, this is a trick of the trade. I keep the bow moving and I take my finger off. See, I can keep the bow moving and I keep the harmonic. So I have to keep the bow moving close to the bridge. Good, that's right. Move it all the way to the bridge. Good, that was very good, but more, less. Good. That was, any questions on the introduction? No. Okay, very nice. Now, here, this is excellent. And up, up. Now, listen to this. Long, long. So, let's do it once more. One little thing. When I have 4 notes that are the same, it gets a little boring to do them all the same. So it would be like me saying, me saying, me saying, me saying 4 times. That's not very interesting. But if I so me saying, me saying, me saying, me saying, then it's a lot more interesting. So, and we can up, up, 1, more bow. Okay, now listen to this fa, longer this A, longer. So not to cut your little eighth note short. Okay, so this is just like your etude, right? So listen again. So save the bow, stop. Good. Now we want to keep the sound. Keep your sound. Don't lose your sound at the down bow. Good. So do it a few times. Listen to the rhythm here. It's a long, short. So longer. They're not even. Excellent. That's the way it goes. Good. Do that a few times, so I'm sure you have it. Good. And I lost you again in the most important places. You froze. Can you do it again just so I hear it? Good. Just sing on the F sharp. Good. Okay, and go on. Good. Now, it will be appropriate for us to take time. Can you write retard over the first measure on that line? So, and retard. Good. So this can be longer. Good, good, very good. And listen to what you'll do. Left. Okay. Now the only note is longer this A. Can you write a line over that A? Right. And then here, we go on a finger diet? Do you know what a finger diet is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to lose a little weight in the, so I don't hear a big little cat sound there. So we want, and release, just release the finger. Good, very nice. And go on. That's good. Just, we won't do it again, but just, Alice, no, the A can be a little more. That's good. And next. tip, tip, so that we can flourish. Good. Now, your upper staccato is very good, but it'll be helpful if you're too close to the frog. The bow doesn't like to do that. So get a little closer to the tip, and then use just as only the amount of bow that you need. And sing, we want to really sing. Good, that was good. You don't need to get to the frog. Don't try to get to the frog. I might be only here, which is okay, but I just really get to sing on the half note. Okay, can we go just slowly? A sharp, just from here. How about stop bows? Good, and now with slurs. Good. And then as we go on, we want to keep the sound at the tip. See how I have to keep the sound with the bow. And to the tip. Can you write tip? Good, that's right. So let the bow on the D is right in the string. Next. Okay, now this is kind of funny here. You just told a joke. So you can really do something fun there. And then tempo. Good. Did that sound funny enough to you?
No.
Okay, can you convince us that it's really funny? Humorous, maybe not funny, humorous. Good. You can even take more time before you resolve to G. Good. Okay, now just one thing here. Again, can we hear the bow as we go to the tip? That you're singing all the way to the tip? Good. We lose a little sound. So you really want to sing here. what am I going to say here? Much better. That was very good. That's brilliant then. Next. Okay. Now, there's a reason that you're not with the piano part because you're not being very rhythmical here. So we're gonna go. Can I hear 4, 2, and open? Good. Now, can you do this? Can you do a poof on the D? Good. Now we're gonna do, and then use the bow. Good. Did you hear a poof? Good. And put the bow on the string. Poof. Good. And all together. Good. But I need to hear. Good. And poof. Good. A little slower the bow. Good. I think something is touching your A string. You're going to have to come under a little bit more with the elbow. Good. And poof. Good. So, and circle. Good. Now, let's do this one. So can I hear poof on the D? Good. And now put the bow on the string. Poof. Good. A little slower. That's good. And then up, bow. And next one. Good. And now same tempo. So they're not faster than your eighth notes. Okay, good. Now here, I have to take off 1. Can we just do down 1, 3, 1, 1? Good. And then we circle down, down, down. Okay, so we're going to do these guys slowly, and you'll have to practice them 25 times a day. Down, down, fingers before the bow, fingers. Good. Now, this one is good. Let's do just without the A string. Down, and we need C sharp. Can I hear C sharp, E? Good, and then together. Good, the E. Good, good, the E first finger higher. Higher second, third finger. That's it. Okay, so we're just going to do the bottom note. So we're going to play. Good. That's right. So these are, again, our thirds that your fingers are going to have to get used to them. So we'll do it many times. Once, like this. now let's do our code first. Now, if the code is not in tune, the chords will not be in tune. So, C sharp higher, and the D will be the same as open D, right? But it's still a little out of tune. The C sharp has to be a little bit what?
Higher.
Yeah. That's good. So you do that many times and then you'll play. That's very good. So that's how you practice that. Now, can we just go from here? Now, listen to the rhythm. So it's one, the eighth note, longer. Good. Now, can we keep the bow right in the string? Good. That was good. Next. Good. Now here, can we sing here? Keep the bow, don't stop the bow. That's good. That's exactly right. I'm going to have to go in 1 second, so I want you just to do the coda. You froze again.
So, come.
Alice, you really froze this time.
Oh.
Okay, there you are. Alice, just so here, I have to go, I have to get a mitigation COVID test. But listen here, just really right in the string. Okay, so don't practice it too fast. And then these chords. Okay? Got it?
Okay.
Questions?
No.
Okay, so let's have this guy all ready to go for next week, and then we'll start something new after that, if it's in good shape.
Okay.
Okay? You can always come to class tomorrow if you're around.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.